Hello, Mr. Antrix Gupta. Hearty congratulations on securing All India rank 9 in Electronics and Communication branch of Engineering in ESE 2021.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Gupta, please tell
Sir,
us what type of coaching program that you have availed from our ACE Engineering Academy.
sir, from ESE Engineering Academy, I started with GATE test series. And then for ESE preparation, I have taken prelims test series, mains test series, and mains live classes. And after that, interview guidance program.
Right.
Yes.
So you have taken mains live classes,
Yes.
online test series, integrated program.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Antrix, please tell us how this mains online live classes were useful for you in this preparation of engineering service examination.
Mains live classes gives the in-depth knowledge for the subject as well as to the point knowledge, as there is a very wide area that we have to cover in mains. So we get to the point notes and to the point questions solving sessions in this. So we have got to have a very time consuming preparation for the mains, as we have got a limited time for the preparation. So it is very helpful for us from ACE Engineering Academy.
Right. Mr. Gupta,
So,
may I know about your educational details? Which college are you from? When did you pass out?
sir, I am from Aligarh, Uttar Pradesh. So I did my schooling from Aligarh itself, and my BTech was from Aligarh Muslim University in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. Then I am currently pursuing my MTech from Optoelectronics and Optical Communication branch from IIT Delhi.
Okay.
And yeah, this much I have
Right.
education
Good.
background.
Good, Gupta ji. Gupta ji, actually, when did you conceive this idea of preparing for this engineering service examination?
So I used to see a lot of officers in telecom sector and a lot of officers in administrative sectors as well. They used to work in diversified fields in various ministries and various deputations as well. So I used to get motivated from those officers. So I started my preparation in my college, BTech college itself.
Okay. Uh, so how many attempts you have taken to get this ninth rank?
So this is my third attempt.
Right, right. No,
Yeah.
it's very common because engineering service examination, because there is so much competition there. So people take normally two, three, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is our third attempt. What
Uh,
was the engineering service examination 2020 in our case? Up to what stage did you go there?
so in that I gave means. Uh,
Okay,
yes, I didn't. This is my first interview for ESE 2021.
right. So this first time that you attended the interview and you got ninth rank.
Yes, sir.
Right. Very good, Gupta ji.
Thank
See, uh, I think you are the right person to tell some points, especially regarding with regard to your preparation. Just you please tell us up to this prelims examination, what part that you have prepared? Did you prepare only prelims portion? Otherwise, in addition to prelims portion, did you also prepare some part of the mains examination also?
you. My preparation strategy for prelims was totally focused on mains. When I study for mains, I used to solve questions for mains. So altogetherly, I would prepare for prelims because the prelims part was relatively easy compared to mains, and all the questions of prelims could easily be attempted if I have a good area coverage in mains preparation. So I used to solve questions from mains as well as prelims previous year. So this was my collective preparation before prelims.
Right. Good. So after the prelims examination, what more
Yeah.
extra that you have carried out?
So I used to solve questions two, three times, so it can get in my mind because the area is very diversified. And the syllabus is very diverse. So I have to revise many number of times the same number of questions. So I can easily write in limited amount of time in the examination because the time is very less, and the content that we have to write in examination is very huge. So we have to practice daily those same number of questions many number of times.
Right. Okay. Good, Gupta ji. Gupta ji, if you see this engineering service examination prelims part, that 500 marks, we have one GS paper for 200 marks and technical for 300 marks. Many
So,
students of ESE, they face some sort of what you call the difficulty with regard to the GS paper
so,
because there are 10 topics there, right? So, what was your strategy as far as this GS part is concerned?
so as far as GS part is concerned, I used to study the subjects which I'm strong at. I used to pick 5 to 6 subjects. Firstly, I used to prepare rigorously. For example, maths and aptitude, which engineers are very good at. So I used to study them firstly. Then ICT, which is common with electronics. Then quality and some other subjects which were relatively easy compared to others, which I feel relatively easy. I used to study them 5, 6 subjects. Then if I get some more time, I used to revise other subjects, left over 4, 5 subjects, which are not that important as far as engineering services is concerned, based on previous year. So I used to just take a look of them in the final hours. So I can attempt at least 2 to 3 questions out of 6 of 7 questions after out of those 4, 5 subjects.
Okay, right. So after the prelims
Yes.
examination, when you compare with the coaching key released by the different coaching institutions, so how many marks that you were getting from the prelims, what you call GS paper alone?
So in GS paper, I was getting around 90 to 100 marks
Okay,
uh, from keys from different coaching.
yes, yes, okay, right. Okay, okay. Normally, if you get 100 marks, that is something good achievement in this GS paper.
Yes,
Okay, that's fine, Mr. Gupta ji. See, when it comes to the what you call the mains examination, because there is what you call many toppers who share with us that the time management and the selection of the questions are very important in the examination. So, what was
yes.
your approach when you were taking that mains examination, 2 papers?
So when I'm solving the question, I used to see which are the areas which I'm good at. Firstly, I used to solve them first. I used to get the confidence from that when I used to see the tougher questions after those questions because I'm only left with some time. I'm confident that I'm getting this much numbers. So I'm confident that I have attempted some questions. Now the tougher questions, I can give a much extra time, so I can get edge over others in those questions.
Okay, right. How many questions could you solve out of these? You have to answer 5 questions, right? Out of the eight
Yes,
questions. How many questions
yes.
you attempted? Paper one, paper two?
So in that 3 hour duration, I attempted around 4 questions
Right.
in all. Yes.
Okay, right. Good. Right. Uh, Gupta ji,
So,
after writing this mains examination, did you ever expect that you are going to get such a good rank, already rank 9?
no, sir, I never expected this much rank, to
Okay.
be honest, because we can't expect anything from UPSC, to be honest,
Yes.
whether we would get 9 or 10 or rank 1. Only what we can do is the hard work, which is in our hand. So I used to do that only. I never expect anything from engineering services. I used to do hard work. If I didn't get selected, I would do the hard work for the next exam.
Right. Good. Good. Gupta ji, in your
So,
preparation, uh, did you follow just this coaching material alone? Otherwise, have you referred to any textbooks additionally?
the textbooks are not required as far as I'm concerned. The notes are enough, and doing previous year is very important. So having combination of these two things is very important. If someone gets time, they can refer to the extra material, but it is not required as what I think.
Right. So, one more point, Gupta ji. How was that interview? Can you share with us 2, 3 interesting questions in the interview that you were asked?
In interview, the first question that was asked was related to my name and the controversy related to Antrix Deva's flight in ISRO, as I am currently an ISRO scientist as well. So it was more related to ISRO questions. More technical questions were asked in interview. For example, bit rate questions and more related to Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and more related to practical applications of electronics and telecommunication.
Okay, right. Okay, Gupta ji. So from this successful experience of this engineering service examination and having got this solid rank 9, can you please share some tips regarding this preparation of this engineering service examination in general and particularly with respect to your electronics branch so that the other aspirants will get benefit out of this?
Particularly from electronics and telecommunication, I would rather say be clear with your basics of every subject, because as far as names is concerned, it is becoming tough and tough every year. At what I am observing, so be clear with every basics of your subject, then try to attempt questions from past years. This is very important. Don't left any subject because you are not good at that subject. Just try to cover the basics of the subject. You will be able to solve certain amount of question or certain extent of question. You will get a step mark from that as well in electronics. In general, I would rather say don't uh, be interdependent on your preparation based on your prelims marks or your mains marks. If you are going for mains, just go all out on mains. Don't uh, make a dependency on prelims where you are getting good marks in prelims or not. Give a good shot in mains. Give a good shot in interview as well.
Right. Uh, Gupta ji, one last question. What about your parents, your father and mother?
My father is a businessman and my mother is a housewife.
Right.
Yes.
So they must have been very supportive in
Yes,
your
sir.
journey, right?
Uh, yeah, I thank them. My parents, I'm very thankful to them that they have supported me as well as my sister and ACE Engineering Academy faculty as well. I'm very thankful to them that they provided me free lecture materials and free notes as well, interview guidance materials as well. And I am very overwhelmed with all the support.
Right. You convey our wishes also to your parents and other friends who are part of your success. I take this opportunity, Mr. Gupta ji. Once again, I congratulate you and wish you
Thank
all
you
the
very much,
best in
sir.
all your future endeavors.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.